Hey guys, it's Paul Jang. Gonna give a review on Land Academy, what I think about them. I generally have a pretty favorable view of Land Academy compared to some of the other courses out there. I think they really push for cash deals. Um, I think more recently, JV partnerships, funding, that kind of stuff. And they're open to owner financing, but it seems like cash is kind of their bread and butter. You pick up something for 5,000 and instead of selling it for 20,000, you kind of do like a wholesale price and try to sell it quickly for cash and just kind of roll over that money continuously. So if you got something, if you bought something for five, you're able to sell it for 20, sell it for 10 and then call it a day and just keep doing that over and over again. uh, I picked up a lot of stuff from them. They from other people and through other resources that they have a podcast that's really good. For the longest time I used offers to owners, which is um, they have a mailing plan. So they have a host of different tools that you can use. Most of it is kind of like I guess they keep all their tools in house now, and so there's a couple things you can use that. Basically, you can use most of their tools. So they have a tool section. So let's go over there. So all of these tools you can basically use if you want to, and just pay for it. It's an additional cost for their membership. So they have the silver membership. It's $295 per month. Um, 12 months. They have an initial fee for 2,400, and basically, um, if you sign up like to their email, sometimes they'll do like discounts if you're interested in becoming a member. I'll see it occasionally. I think if they want to run up their memberships, but like they have data tree offer owners. This is the one for mailing service that I used for a while. Their courses I think are, they're good. A lot of the old Land Academy's been around for a bit, so a lot of the old timers in land investing, these are some of the original guys. So they've kind of built up a bunch of stuff. I wouldn't necessarily say though that all of these tools are the best ones. That's just like Landpin. No one's using Landpin. No one that I know of. Deed Perfect. I think Parcel Fact. I've used Parcel Fact as well for some due diligence stuff, but you don't need to be a member. And so forking over 295 a month, I think is just a lot. And then you have the initial fee for 2,400. So you're running close to 300 for 12 months is 3,600 plus the 2,400. You're looking at um, what is that, $6,000 for the first year. And yeah, I just think that there's um like my course is a lot cheaper. I think Seth's is cheaper. I just think there's better value out there. You don't have to, put all this money. But if you did, you're definitely gonna do it. I'm not saying it's not worth it. Like it's if you paid 6,000 and you were able to pick up lots and it's you profited 10,000 from it, it's totally worth it. I'm just saying there's other options out there, not saying it's bad. There is just that heavy focus with doing cash deals. They have a partnership with this credit company. I think it was like Heartland. uh, but basically they use a credit card company for owner financing, but that becomes difficult because they could basically fight that on their credit card. So if they pay with a Chase, they could go to Chase and be like, I didn't make those payments, and it becomes pretty difficult. That's from my understanding with owner financing deal. A lot of the payment programs don't want you to use credit cards, but it seems like they have a partnership there. So that's Land Academy. Overall, good feelings about them. I think they're one of the better programs. If I was gonna rate these different like land stuff, um, not mine, but like other people's. Um, Land Academy would be right up there. Seth Williams would be up there. I put Jack Bosch and Geek Pay, like not Geek Pay, Land Geek, a little bit under them. I think the pricing is pretty similar. There's a lot of like offshoot land courses, kind of like mine, that come from these different schools. Like I kind of come from a background, kind of taking different parts because I never invested like too heavily in one side. I always try to figure out what everyone else was doing and then adapt it to my style. I think Seth Williams kind of follows that model more. He's kind of agnostic in his like plans. You kind of adjust your plans based on the county, your style, what you feel comfortable with, and I think that's a good way to go. Um, when you don't know anything, it helps if you stick with one kind of methodology. Like Land Academy is like pretty focused on the cash deals. Um, uh, the Lanky community is like pretty focused on that owner financing, like cheap properties. And so having kind of a blend, I think, is like pretty important. But that's just my thought. Overall, Land Academy pretty good. I just think they're kind of expensive. The tools, some tools are good, but like I'm not using any of these tools like right now. So if that gives you perspective, like I just think there's some other stuff like offers to owners is good. Like if you're initially starting out, um, Parcel Fact is good if you're initially starting out, but I think they've increased their prices, and I think tools like MapRight are better. But that's my opinion. If you're interested in our land course, we have it in the description below. It is how my wife and I were able to quit our jobs. I think land investing is great. If you went with Land Academy, that's cool, good for you. And in any case, I wish you the best whichever directions you go as you're doing your reviews. So take care. Have a good one.